So basically, just pretend like you're confident. If you don't like yourself, girl, you better act like you do. That's what I used to do.
I need a doctor visit. Tell me, doctor, am I really sick? He said I'm showing characteristics of being a snobby bitch. Yeah, I'm a puppet.
So the first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and do my eyebrows. And I'm going to go ahead and do those off camera just because they take the longest and I need to focus on them the most. So I'll be back once I'm done with that. Getting on the topic at hand, which is how to be more confident in yourself, how to be a more confident woman, how to be a more confident person in general. I know a lot of the time people like to ask me, they're like, oh, how are you so confident in yourself? How do you carry yourself with so much confidence? It's like, girl, this is difficult, okay? Not even difficult as in hard. It's just a lot of work in order to build your confidence and make yourself believe that you are who you are, which is a pretty dope person. No matter who you are, you got your best qualities about yourself. I honestly, truly believe that. Even if one person does not like you for who you are or what you like to do, there are literally about 7 billion people in the world to look forward to that might actually like you. Okay, so for my makeup look today, I'm going to be using my Morphe 350 in palette. Before I get into the eyeshadow and all the other stuff, I'm going to prime my face and prime my eyes with an eyeshadow base just so my makeup can pop a little bit better. Since we are just going to Instagram, we want to make sure all our makeup looks good. So you can be like, oh my gosh, your Instagram baddie, your makeup looks amazing. For my face primer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Yes, back to the topic at hand. Honestly, if nobody around you likes you, the least you can do is like yourself. That's the absolute least you can do for yourself is to like yourself. So when it comes to the topic of being confident and being confident in yourself, it really does take a lot of work because you have to start with yourself first. One thing that I want to say is really helpful when it comes to being confident is pretending. So basically, just pretend like you're confident. If you don't like yourself, girl, you better act like you do. That's what I used to do. But I mean, I'm naturally like that. I know a lot of people don't believe in the whole zodiac thing, but I do. So I'm a Leo, and I just have like a natural, like, confident energy, I guess you could say. Like, when I was a kid, I used to really think I was like that. Like, before life hits you and school and other people giving their opinions of you, really think that you're like that. Or me personally as a child, I don't know about other children. Some people could be insecure all the way from when they were like 1. But me personally, I can say that my outward insecurity started when I was in like the 4th-ish grade, maybe. Actually, no, I was still pretty cool with myself 4th grade. I'm gonna say middle school. Middle school is when it really jumped out because middle school is when kids get mean and that's when everybody starts pointing out everybody's insecurities and everybody's bodies start changing and everybody's like, I don't like you because you got this ugly thing going on. It's like, well, I don't like you because you got this ugly thing on. And it's like, y'all, just chill. We all ugly right now. Like, we're 12 and 11. We're all ugly, I promise. When it comes to building that self-confidence, you really cannot let people break you down. And that's where the root of most people's self-consciousness comes from, is other people's opinions. What other people have told you is ugly about yourself. What other people think about your lips, or what other people think about your nose, or your forehead, or the fact that you don't have a butt, or the fact that your boobs are too big for your body. When in all reality, you just need to pretend like you like everything about yourself. I don't care if you hate the way your whole entire face looks. Look in the mirror and be like, oh, I look good today. It's really that simple. You just have to continuously affirm and tell yourself, hey, I'm pretty. I look good. I may not be the prettiest girl in the world. I may not be the handsomest boy in the world. I may not be the most attractive person, period. But if you feel in your heart of hearts that you are good enough for yourself, then you can be confident. Honestly, nobody is better than anybody. Nobody, I don't care how pretty they are or how gorgeous you think they are, everyone has something that they don't like. Even the most confident supermodel, actress, movie star can tell you themselves, I don't like this about myself, I don't like that about myself. But they sit there and they put their face out to the public for everybody to see. I'm on YouTube posting videos with no makeup on, with my hair looking raggedy. I don't care, because I know when it's time for me to get cute, I can get cute. Just need to be content with yourself first. Period. Dang, y'all made me forget what I was doing. I cannot find my eye primer to save my life. Y'all are probably like, she has not put on a drop of eyeshadow. I cannot find my primer, and I'm just about to use concealer because I don't have time for this. So I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer to prime my eyes because I can't find my eyeshadow base. Another point I want to make about being confident is fix what you don't like. Personality-wise, not face-wise, because besides like makeup, you really can't fix your face. You have to just deal with what you have unless you have $10,000 to get everything on your face fixed that you don't like, which I'm pretty sure you do not. I feel like if you don't like something about yourself, personality-wise, you could think like, oh, I'm too mean, or oh, I'm too much of a pushover, or I'm too understanding, or too nice. Some people feel like they're too nice. I feel like you should start off by changing that. Whatever you don't like about yourself is most likely well, other people don't like you. I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm not the type to sit here and sugarcoat anything and act like everyone's perfect, and you should just love yourself as you come, because honestly some people are just toxic, horrible people. And I feel like if you know and you can recognize that you are a toxic, horrible person, that you should fix that. I don't like this whole narrative of, oh, I'm myself, I've always been this way and I'll always be this way. That's not how anyone should work. Everyone should evolve and try to be a better version of themselves, or the best version of themselves if humanly possible. Because me personally, I know that sometimes I say mean things and like I think it's funny. I think it's quite hilarious actually. But other people don't, and I'm like, y'all are entitled to that. And I also can sit back and realize that my style of comedy is not for everyone. And that's fine with me. So I will tweak that depending on who I'm around. Just so that not only am I comfortable in my space, I'm making other people comfortable in my space too. It's not really an accommodation. It's just kind of a compromise as to, it's kind of like a compromise. Showing that I respect you the same way that I want you to respect me. And self-confidence also goes hand in hand with respecting other people. If you can't respect another person, you definitely cannot respect yourself. I'm using a sample of the Kat Von D setting powder in just translucent, it's just a sample, to set my eyeshadow base. I want to go back and speak on what I said about, respecting other people and respecting other people's space. That is not to get confused with changing yourself for other people. You should always be who you are, no matter what. Be your best you. Be who you like to be. If you're weird, be weird. If you're nice, be nice. Unless you don't like that about yourself. But if you found something that you do like about yourself, which is your weird, odd personality, then always do that. I'm just saying that you cannot expect people to fully accept you and who you are and who you've chosen to be or accepted to be when you cannot do the same for them. It's very hypocritical for you to want people to be like, oh, this is me. I mean, for you to want people to be like, oh, that's you, I respect you, I respect who you are as a person, and then you turn around and who they are as a person, you completely disrespect them about it, or you don't feel like they deserve the same respect that you want out of them. It's funny that I'm like giving advice on being a confident person. Sorry, y'all, I'm wiping my brushes off and all that because I left over eyeshadow on it, and I don't want that in my face, on my face. Like I said, it's funny that I'm the person like giving advice on being confident, because I was literally one of the most insecure. Not the most insecure. I wasn't like terribly insecure, but I used to sit up in my room and feel so bad about myself because I'm like, dang, like nobody likes me. Like I barely like me. I don't like this about my face. I don't like that about my face. Like I used to just think everything was just ugly all at once. And especially during high school is when it really manifested hard, because it's like, everyone in high school is on a different level at that point in time. We're all 16, 17, yes, but we are all on different levels. And a lot of people reach their prime in high school, and a lot of people do not. And for those who don't, that's okay. Like, you don't have to be the baddest thing walking around the 11th grade, you feel me? Because that's just not your time. Everyone has their time, everyone has their prime. And honestly, I'm 20 years old. I still feel like I haven't reached my prime yet. I feel like I'm just now looking like how I should have looked in high school. Honestly, I feel like this should have been what I was looking like in high school. But again, everyone has their time to be who they're meant to be. Comparison really becomes prevalent once you get to high school and everyone is going in different directions, doing different things. Some people are really involved in school. Some people are not involved in school. Some people put their value in how many boyfriends that they've had in high school. Some people put their value on how many people they have or have not slept with during high school. I just feel like if you want to be confident in yourself, you have to take yourself as you are for whatever you've done. If you are holding any grudges against yourself for anything that you have done that is either beyond your control or that you know was not in your best interest and you've come to terms with that, then you really just need to let it go. Because you can't be confident holding on to old baggage. And that's just what it is. I'm about to blend out my eyeshadow and I'm going to skip this to me finishing the conversation because blending takes so long and I honestly hate doing it so much. I really have no advice other than being your best self. I feel like the younger you are, the harder it is to have self-confidence because you've not reached your full personality. You've not reached who you are going to be forever by the time you are 13, 14, 15, 16, even 17. You've not reached who you are as a person yet. So it's very difficult to have a distinct opinion about yourself and your interests and who you are and what type of people you like and what type of people you don't. But for whatever identity you have at that point in time, you need to be comfortable with it. I'm going to be using this creamy color right here to put on that crease that I just cut. You really need to surround yourself with people who add to your confidence. If you're around a bunch of people who make you feel like you're ugly, who make you feel like you're worthless, who make you feel like you don't deserve the things that you feel like you deserve or aren't helping to elevate you to become the person that they know you should and can be, they need to go, period. You cannot develop as a person surrounded by people who are not trying to help you develop as well. And it's not even saying that they're actively saying, I'm trying to help you develop. You can tell by people's words and actions that they are trying to help you develop. Whether it be consciously or unconsciously, they are helping you. You need to hang around and be around people who hype you up, period. I don't care what anybody says. I don't want to be around any girls that don't hype me up. I don't want to be around any girls that make it seem like we're in competition with each other. I don't want to be around any girls who make it seem like we are not on the same team, period. Because at the end of the day, if I'm cool with somebody, if I'm friends with somebody, we are on the same team and we are trying to help each other achieve whatever it is that we want to achieve. No one has time for cattiness. No one has time for jealousy or whatever you want to call it. It's just unnecessary. The Ina palette, and I'm going to be using this color right here to put on where I cut my crease at. And I'm also going to take this color edges right here, and I'm just going to put that on the outside of this crease just to blend that in a little bit better. It is a little bit darker than the color that I used from the Morphe palette. And I want that. Alright, so I'm going to be doing a double liner look. And I'm going to be using the Kat Von D tattoo liner to do this. I'm going to make sure it hasn't dried out first. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a double liner look. So basically, I'm going to take the liner from the end of where I cut my crease and swoop it into the shape of eyeliner. A perfect thing to do while we're talking about confidence, because confidence is also about trying new things. You can't be stuck in your comfort zone all the time. and wondering why you're not, you know, confident. Honestly, uncomfortability builds character. So, the more uncomfortable you are, the more you are forced to be confident in yourself. So, essentially, let's say you have moved to another city. You don't know anybody there but yourself. You're relying completely on yourself. So, you are confident in yourself more so you were when you were back home, comfortable, knew everybody. So I feel like taking risks and going outside of your comfort zone with certain things is really a good way to build self-confidence. And I put this little dot under my eye because I saw this girl on Instagram do it and I thought it was super pretty. Not like I'm trying to like steal it or nothing, but I just thought it was cute. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and try it just while I'm doing something different. Maybelline Rocket Mascara on my lashes before I apply my other lashes. So I went ahead and I did my other eye. So now I'm about to go ahead and do my foundation and all that. And before I put my foundation on, I'm going to cover up these little spots that I have on my face right here. And for that, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer to do that. Putting the concealer on before the foundation is really helpful, actually. And I do it a shade lighter than what my skin would usually be because this camo concealer is super light. But I feel like it helps to cover a lot better than if I were to use one that is my skin tone or my foundation color. I don't care what anyone feels about me because I have established who I am as a person. So far at this point in time right now, I have established who I am as a person and I like who I am right now. So until I feel a need for change or I feel a need to be better or develop different characteristics of myself, I'm content with who I am right now. And I feel like that's a good place to be. Especially in today's society where we are surrounded by super pretty Instagram models and super pretty Twitter girls. That sounded horrible. Super pretty Instagram models and super pretty Twitter girls, and every time you turn your head, you're like, oh my gosh, like, I wish I looked like her. And then you see somebody who looks completely different than who you just wanted to look like, but they're still beautiful. And you're like, well, dang, now I want to look like her. It's like, your beauty is different than someone else's. That does not make it any less than. Because this is Instagram, y'all, so we gotta be beat to death. Not even beat to death, but beat enough to where it's like, okay, she really put in some effort to look like she is going somewhere and doing something. When in all reality, after I take these pictures, I'm gonna sit back down, take all this back off, and continue my day like I normally would. Yeah, I've been really into brushes lately. I used to be big on beauty blenders and beauty sponges, but lately I feel like my makeup has been applying a lot smoother with the use of brushes. So I'm gonna keep using brushes like I've been doing for the past few months. Oh, and now for my highlight, I'm going to be using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Highlighter. Alright, so now I got my highlighter on. And what I put a little bit above my lip just because sometimes that look cute, sometimes I don't. Alright, so now I'm about to go do my hair, and I can't do my hair on camera because it's not gonna look good. So I'll be back when I'm done with that. So my camera died in the middle of this get ready with me. I'm so sorry for that. But I hope you guys liked this video. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
I wanna slim fine woman with some twerk with off. I wanna slim fine woman with some twerk with off. I wanna slim fine woman with some twerk with off.